and their water source is very bad. In those huts, families live, and from time to time, they go out of those bushes to fetch water at the Gwe River. The people live close together, and they have basically all things in common. The people of this area have suffered for a long time without a good drinking water source. In a minute, you'll be able to see the water they drink. This is another house in the vicinity of the Gwe River. The chicken are wild, the huts are little, but the people have very large huts. They need to find a good drinking water source. We have reached the riverside. This is a little pond from where cattle railers bring their cattle to drink water. People also use the same drinking water source. You can see a young lady getting her drinking water out of this pond. And this is what has come to be known as the Gwe River Project. You can see children who have come to get water from this terrible drinking water place. Water runs, but it's very, very filthy. It is full of all kinds of bacteria and the source of all kinds of waterborne diseases. Yes, the children bathe in this water, they swim in this water, but the same water they swim in is a drinking water source. The young lady here is taking her bucket of water home, and she got it from here. First attempt to drill a well here was not successful, but we came back by faith, hoping that this time around we will be successful in drilling a well, because we are taking it as a challenge, and we are receiving a promise from the Lord to dig for water here and find water. Because the Bible says, those who desire water, if they look unto the Lord, they will find drinking water. That child is going to drink that water tonight. And that is her drinking water. And she's very careful with her drinking water as she takes it away to a safe place so she can find her way home before the sun goes down. She has a big pail and she puts her water in that pail. She will come back to get some more. There she goes. She will get some more of that filthy water. That is her drinking water. I just came from the Gwe River, and as you can see, many young people are coming back from that river where they get their drinking water. We are interested in sinking a borehole here. We made some attempts and we didn't find water, but we have come back to go ahead and dig a borehole in this area. They are taking their water home in their little buckets, and that will be their drinking water for the day. The water is filthy, the water is dirty, but they drink that water. They are little children drinking from a filthy, disease-infested pond. You got to do something about this. We are walking down the road, and it's going to be like about a mile or two, and I have my crew around with me, and we just have to walk. We left our car way back there because we ran out of gas, and the car was misbehaving also. So we have our little friends behind who are carrying their water and just walking along. We just wanted to see what it would be like, just walking along with them and going home with them this evening to seek permission to sink a borehole in this area. It is late evening here, and that's a beautiful sunset. And very soon it will be dark, and I will not be able to record anymore. The water into that hole right there, and that water comes back into this peak, and we begin to look for the samples, some samples underneath, to find the kind of water that we are looking for. It's very difficult to get down there, but to really get down deep, and then we find the water. We look for this sample, and when we find this, we know that we have more digging to do. And then we find this type soil, and we know that we still have to dig a little more. But when we find this type soil, we are very close to clean water. We've been digging here for about 3 days, and we have located this soil sample. And it's good news, because anytime now we will come upon really good looking soil that is very, very pure and clean, and that's the good water. And then we try to have it tested for the content of iron and all of that, and then we know we found really good water. The digging continues as my friends here dig really, really deep to find drinking water. We will need to have a motorized rig to dig so that this my main can rest while the motorized rig digs. Now, manual digging continues, and we've been digging for about 3 hours now, and we still find the same kind of sample that tells us that water is not too far away, and we will come upon it soon. This is a manual borehole installation. We just stopped here at one of our installations to see what's going on. And you can see a little child trying to pump out water from this borehole. And this type installations are much preferred by the people around here. We intend to install more of this type boreholes in this area, because the people gather together to wash their clothes, and they can fetch very good drinking water. It also serves as a meeting place for the village people. They come here in the evenings. This is a typical afternoon, so you have fewer people here now. This is the EPF community, and we have a small church here. We are sinking a borehole in this community. Now, I have just reached the site of one of our very successful boreholes, and I'm just going to try to take some pictures. Now, the people are very camera shy, but I'm just going to try to take some pictures of one of our very successful boreholes, and you see a situation where little children are now able to drink from a very good water source, because we have to dig deep down into the earth, about over 100 feet down, and then we're able to get really clean water for them to drink.